Well, it was only a matter of time before a Patreon member jumped on the Italian stallion for Gani, and it has happened. My good friend Anders, who's been a Patreon member for a while, told me he wanted to wait till we got to Sweden. We are now at Sweden, and he's picked his man. He is named the Italian stallion Kung Carl the 16th Gustav, which I think is the King of Sweden. That's what he tells me anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm saying it wrong. I think my Roman numerals are correct. I'm pretty sure that is 16. XV1. That's 16. So Kung Carl Gustav, we now have the King. And so today the King will make his sort of second debut against Malmo away. Probably the title contenders that we will go up against the most. Let's pick a squad to go up against them. Now, in the game in between, let's look quickly before that. We won 6-0. It was nice and easy. Maury Bamba with a brace. Linus Johnson with a brace. Very good from him. Traore with a penalty and Diallo with another goal. So I need to make sure I don't get which one of these are confused. So I think that's Diallo. Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm cool. Diallo is the one that's going to start up front with the King. And there we go. So Diallo and the King up top. I'm looking forward to this. Let's be sure. Outside of this, we are going to have some problems filling the bench with players because of the Swedish rule. Elias, who some guy messaged me from Sao Paulo, thank you very much for messaging me about that, is from Sao Paulo, so he was very happy with that. He is going to be starting most games, but Heidegger, who I didn't realise was actually homegrown in this country, counts as a homegrown person, so there's going to be a little bit of back and forth there, but I think this is the side that we're going to go with as our first team. Linus Johnson's going to sit in the centre-back role. I think he's good enough, to be fair. He has 5-star potential as well. I think he's good enough to start for us over the other centre-backs. We have Euricia, and I think what I want to do is play one of the other guys at centre-back. I want to give them a chance. We have Wasituba, who I don't think's quite ready yet. And we also have Charles Doso, the 5'9" who can't jump guy, who my assistant persists with putting in. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe as a stopper he will be alright. But I'm a bit back and forth with it. Let's go with Ngongang's there as well. Ngongang is quite good. He's 5'10" with jump and reach. I think he's better suited to right back. Let's go with Charles Doso. And let's put him in Euricia's spot. As a stopper, I think he might be better because the ball's not necessarily going over his head all the time. He's going towards it. And Johnson can be the defender who wins the ball. I think that's the best way to go. Outside of that, though, everyone is fully fit. Well, sort of fit. 90% for Hachud. But that will do for me. So we have Peter Salin in goal. Hachud right back with Doso and Linus Johnson. Larson in left back. Zayeg, our other loan signing from Brazil, in the CDM role. Bamba on the right. Elias on the left. O'Connor in that attacking midfielder role. Advance with Kevin Peterson. Keep switching those two. The King now up top with Diallo. I'm excited to see what the King, Carl Gustav, can do. And so Malmo have a few familiar names. We have Oscar Bob there, who starts off at Man City. They also have Patrick Vieira as their manager. Maybe me and Vieira can have a nice little feud like Roy Keane and Vieira did in the early 90s. We're starting off this game very early on with a highlight. O'Connor's now picked it up, and there he is, the King. He's lost the ball though, but we're all good. Hachud and Doso's now got it. Peter Salin. Now Doso's really good on the ball as well. He has great positioning. It's just a shame. I bet he hates himself that he's that small, because he probably would be one of the best defenders in the world eventually, if he could not be 5'9" and could be able to jump. And we are 1-0 down. Jari Kohonen has put Malmo in the lead. This is not a good start from us. We'll have a look in 3 dimensions, see who the problem was. It's a good one too, and Linus Johnson has just gone wandering. Where have you gone, Linus? Where did you expect their player to go from that. That is very poor indeed. But nonetheless, we've got a lot of chance. Oh, God. Here we go. Well, Harvard Brenner is going to have to come on at centre-back. And I think he's quite good at centre-back. What's his jumper reach is 10. He's like 6'1". Johan Rapp is the other man who we could potentially put there, but he is not as good. Let's go with Brenner instead of Doso. This is typical, isn't it? This is typical. You try and give a man a start, and they let you down. Edvarsson now. It's headed over. We're really riding our luck already. Considering we're predicted to finish first, we're not having the best start of the season. Of course, we drew the first game of the season in the last episode, and now Malmo, who is our title contenders, they have drew one as well, are now beating us. Can we pull this back? It looks like it's going to be a penalty. Carl Gustav is going to take it, the king. Can he stamp his authority on this game? Early on, he can! The king has scored. There we go, the Italian stallion. Puts us 1-1 back into the game on the half-hour mark. It's a cracking penalty as well. No keeper's going to save that. Back up to 4th place, but straight away, are they going to punish us? So Bamba now, can we catch them on the break? Diallo's up there as well. Loses out, that's poor. Brenner now, already on a yellow card in the first half after missing the first 10 minutes. Peter Salem finds Ziyech. That's a good ball. To his Brazilian compatriot. Elias, Larsson, get that ball in. Back to Elias. Create something, please. There he is. The king! The king has put it in for his brace. Assisted by Elias. The king has done it. Wow, what a turnaround. What a misery compiler in the last 5 minutes for Malmo. And what a fantastic goal. What a header, by the way. Bangs it in. He's at the penalty spot. It's a cracking header. It really is a cracking header. And the king puts us 2-1 up and back to the top of the lead. Nice. BK Hacken has a game in hand. But so far, we're sitting top. Well, half time then. And considering how bad that first 10 minutes was, we've done extraordinarily well to come back and to take the lead at half time. A penalty? Don't know whether it was a penalty or not. You can never really tell on FM, can you? Like some weird slides or anything like that. You can't really tell. But a cracking header nonetheless. And there is a highlight. 53 minutes in. We're going to get caught on the break there. Kohonen is quite quick by the looks of it. Peter Salin, though, just as quick to get his hands up and tip the ball over the bar. Free kick. Edvarsson's knocked it in. Headed over by their defender. It's an hour gone now. Half an hour left. And we're just sort of we're just sort of riding the waves now. 70 minutes. I think it's about time to make some changes. We've got a few players who are struggling. Let's put Johan Rapp in that DM role for Ziyech, who is struggling slightly. And maybe let's take off Diallo and try Traore up there. Give Traore a chance. Diallo hasn't really done anything in this game. Traore and Diallo, very similar players, and I do keep getting myself confused with both of them. Both being from Africa, both having very similar attributes. One is slightly better than the other, but not performing better than the other. And there's Bamba doing fantastic. Elias, provider of the second goal. He's there again. Can he win that ball back? He hasn't, but O'Connor has picked it up. He's headed it down. Madsen now has retrieved it from Malmo. Anderson, it's a very back and forth. It's a very neutral game. Game for the neutral. Kohonen, oh, it's a close effort. It's a very close effort. Just as close as what this game has been. We're coming towards the end of the game now. 86 minutes. Brenner's picked it up. Rapp. Cleared it to nobody. A very poor clearance. O'Connor back to Rapp, and he's done the same thing again. This man cannot pass a ball. Who is that to? 3 times in the same highlight, Johan Rapp's lost the ball. Just how easy was that? How easy was that, Johan? Hachoud. Late sneeze. He's found Bamba. He's got it. Back post. Oh, just can't get it to Traore? Yeah, it was Traore. See, I'm getting confused already. Rapp. He keeps it easy. The king. Oh, it's Traore. There we go. The king has an assist, and Traore, Indiaga Traore, has put it in. And Johan Rapp for losing the ball 3 times, has finally realised that playing it short has worked out. There's a nice little ball in there. A 1-2-3. Oh, it's fantastic play from us. It's fantastic play from Jer Gordons. And it puts us 3-1 up. Can we get another goal right at the end here? We're in stoppage time. We will win the game. Are they going to get a consolation? Johan Rapston very well there. Hachud finds Bamba. The King's in for his hat-trick. Oh, he deserved it as well. He deserved it, and the keeper has dismissed him. That's unfortunate. Well, I think Anders is going to be very happy with his man. He's going to be very happy with his sponsored player. The King's nodded back. Larsson, Elias, we're still continuing. It's back out for a corner. We have 30 seconds left of this game. 2 goals ahead of Malmo, at Malmo, remember. And the keeper's made a save. Let's put them out of their misery, please, referee. Blow that whistle. There we go. 3-1 victory. I like it. Now, one thing I don't do enough on this save, I do it quite a lot on the Youth to Gold, is promote my Patreon page. Now, just like Anders has done their sponsoring Vagani and calling him the King, Gustav, you can do that too by sponsoring a player. The link is down in the description. If you fancy one of these players to call your own, you can do just that. And if you have a look at this page here, the Wonder Kid tier of just $2, $2 is nothing. It's just to really sponsor the channel and support the channel a little bit more. First team regular though, with Danny Olmo holding up the under-21s tournament trophy there. That is where the good stuff comes in. You can then sponsor a player. $4 a month. That's all it is, $4 a month. It comes out the first of every month. And you can sponsor a player just like Anders has done and Peter Salen has done, and rename them to whatever you would like to do. The star player is a tier a slightly little bit more, $6 a month, and you get to not only name the player, but you also get to request the save game file. So once you're on this tier, I will send out the Youth to Gold save game file after every stream, and if you wish to have the Conquering Scandinavia save game file, you can ask and I will send that to you as well. But the link is down in the description, patreon.com/Omega Luke Gaming. Now here we are, folks, back against AIF. I'm going to call on that because I would be silly if I tried to pronounce the first name. Majalbi? I told you. Right, team selection, let's have a look. We're looking good. I think the assistant suggested to select this side, and I'm actually pretty happy with it, to be honest. We have Traore coming in up front with the King, so both of them scored in the last episode. That's fine with me. Euricia coming back in with Linus Johnson, switching roles this time. I think that might actually suit them better, to be honest. And outside of that, let's change the keeper and bring on someone. Buttigieg, that's who I was looking for, because Diallo was actually dropped off, which that's a bit strange, but hey, he didn't do much in the last episode. In the last match, sorry. Buttigieg might come on and change things. Let's see. But that is definitely the benefits of having strength in depth, which is not what we had last season. We struggled near the end of the season because of certain injuries and stuff like that. At least this way, if we lose 2 strikers, we have 2 very capable strikers to replace them. It is just the homegrown status that we will struggle with. But hey, that's fine with me. Ziyech now picks the ball up. We're 11 minutes into this game already. Hachud. Lots of room for him to run, and he is doing that. He's found Elias. Lovely ball to him. There he is. Traore has put it in. Ndiaga Traore with his 4th goal of the season, assisted again by Elias from Sao Paulo. And well, the Brazilian has provided the goods once again. That's a great ball in. He spotted him there. And Traore, a nice little near post finish. That is what we like to see. 1-0 already puts us top of the league. I'm excited. Can AIK slip up here and give us top of the league nice and early on in this season after we drop points in the first game? That would be hopeful. But let's see. O'Connor. Back post. Traore's there again. He's put it in again. He's got a hat-trick in this episode. Not in the same game. But hey, we will call it an episode hat-trick. And if you're wondering, yes, I'm holding a stress ball. It's FM. You might need it. We'll need it this episode. We seem to be doing fine, but for certain episodes, this may come into play. Who knows? I've also got, to be fair, I'm not a big fan of rugby, but I've got a rugby ball one as well, so you could just Both sides, you know, just both sides, really angry. I can do that if I want to. Half time though, wow, that went really fast. Half time. We're at half time now, we're 2-0 up, we're laughing, we're joking, we're coming in, we're high-fiving each other. We're all gravy, baby. Let's go into the second half now and hopefully continue this run. Now Ziyech has pulled his thigh, he wants to come off. Let's give Brenner a go in that CDM role. I don't want to put Rapp in there again, kept losing the ball. I'm not happy with that. Not happy with that one bit. Let's give Brenner a chance to show us what he's made of instead. And we have a free kick. O'Connor, right on the edge of the box. He's put it... Oh, wow. What a free kick that is. Aidan O'Connor has just smashed it in the top corner. The keeper, dead. Just watched it. Oops. Can't get that. What a lovely free kick that is. You will not see much better than that. He runs over to the away fans, and it's great to see. O'Connor now... Can he become the provider? He hasn't. It's been cleared out. Hag has now picked it up. They might get an attack out of this. We've had 20 shots. That is outrageous. 10 on target. So that keeper has actually made 7 saves. That's quite good, to be fair. That's a red card. You cannot do that to the king. Send him off, referee. Mo, off you go. You cannot do that to the king. I am disgusted. That is royalty. That is royalty. Bamba. Oh, I think he's looking for the king, to be fair. Brenner's now picked it up. Bamba again. O'Connor. Oh, it's lovely play. Traore. Find him. Oh, it's been blocked. Dismissed the king there. It's been blocked. Corner ball. On the hour mark. O'Connor's put it in. Traore's there. It's been headed out. Nothing's going to come of it. I think it's about time we give the king a rest. He's had his fun for today. Beautygear's going to come on in that role. And let's also give Heidegger a chance again to prove what he can do. And give Bamba a rest on this right-hand side. We have another throw in though. Hachoud is going to put it in. Brenner back to Hachoud. Finds Elias at the back post. Oh, he's hit the bar. He had so much time and space, but it was such a weird angle. And he's tried going high above the keeper. Maybe hitting it at the keeper might have been the best chance. And Johnson has put it over. Linus has put it over. But as we go into stoppage time / injury time, nothing has happened since. We run away with a nice 3-0 lead. AIK actually won 2-0 with 2 second half goals. So I don't think we will come out as top. We're not. They have won all 4 games, which... How weird is that? They were all the way down here in 11th last season. But we are now chasing them at the top. BK Hacken actually has dropped points as well, so that's good for us. Malmo sitting down there in 10th place right now. 4 points from 4 games. And IFK actually in the relegation zone. This Scandinavia is a weird place, I'll say it. I thought once I get to Sweden, once I get to Denmark, things will sort of even out and you'll have the teams who win it every year or thereabouts, and you won't have weird situations like this where I go to Finland and the team who won it last year ends up filling the relegation zone like happened in Iceland and Norway. And it just seems like it's the same thing happening here as well. IFK, where are they? They're 5th. IFK Göteborg down in relegation. It's a bizarre time to be living in Sweden. Traore is top of the leaderboard. Aidan O'Connor is top of the assist board. We're looking good. Pete Salin has 3 clean sheets, including today. We've scored 6 goals. What more could you want in this episode? Please drop a like on it if you can. That would be absolutely fantastic. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll see you on Wednesday for another episode of Conquering Scandinavia. Bye-bye. Hopefully this black eye's gone. I doubt it, because I'll probably film it in a minute. Oh.